We do have the sun, but the one difference with today's forecast, and I had to change the view here on our downtown Kiam, is that the water here on the Maumee is just like a mirror. It's pretty quiet as far as our winds are concerned today, so it's not so rough out there on the river, and you can easily kind of see the mural there just reflecting back on the water. So just a beautiful sight. Though we have been looking at our winds lately that have been pumping in those temperatures, we will find today we are still eyeing a record, and already today we are at lunchtime sitting at 80 degrees on the thermometer. We're at 80 in Oak Harbor. We have the same there in Fremont and Toledo, and 81 already in Wauseon, and now that in Bowling Green. But we're at 79 for Ottawa and Defiance. We're still seeing those mid to upper 70s in southeast Michigan. And our lakeshore communities, we're at 62 right now in Sandusky, up to 68 in Port Clinton. Also, just a reminder, Lake Erie is now up to 52 degrees. So the heat this week, we have seen a big jump to where we are now in the lower 50s, and that will play a factor when we have that lake breeze that tries to set up. But we will find for today another chance as far as breaking a record. Yesterday, we were only 1 degree short, so we are going to be very close today. We are forecasting your high around 84 degrees. The record set back in 1941 is at 83 degrees. So we are going to have a pretty good chance at this one, and already being at 80 degrees here at lunchtime, I wouldn't be surprised if we put a little bit of new ink in those record books. But since we've had a stretch of 80s, you can tell we've been flipping through the pages, finding those records. And by Sunday, though, it looks like maybe we can close the book a little bit, because here we tumble down those highs into the 40s early next week, but we quickly climb back up to 72 by next Thursday. The one thing to note, though, is we kind of settle out, though, into where we should be for late April. We'll have that for next weekend. But what takes us from summer right back into, well, early spring is going to be a cold front that's going to be here for the weekend. So you will notice Saturday it's still fairly mild, though Sunday we start in the mid 70s. We will fall throughout the day as we'll have rain showers and breezy conditions. Your Saturday going to be the pick day. We'll have a couple of pop-ups, but overall that's going to be the day that you want to be out and about. You'll find here in the hour-by-hour forecast as we go into Saturday some of that pop-up activity. Have the WTOL 11 weather app as you go throughout your weekend, because you'll be using it on Sunday where we have our best rain chances ahead of that cold front. Now for today, that high of 84, we're watching for that record heat, and you will find on the 10-day forecast that we have not only those temperatures that tumble, but the rain chances through the weekend and early next week. A couple of dry days in there as our temperatures are rebounding, but then we see rain about a week from now and some of those mid 60s.
Okay, I'm seeing 70 again though next week.
Yeah,
so
and we quickly do climb
back a little bit.
It's not 80s, but that's also not April. So I guess we should get back to reality at some point.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people probably miss those, 60s, 70s that we typically would see more this time of year, and don't exactly like it super hot,
Right, yeah, we're running the fans, maybe kicking on the air conditioning.
Right.
It's a little early for that, so we'll just kind of hit the brakes there.
Okay, sounds good. All right.